You cannot be pro-black and say you don't like Africans. Yeah. Welcome to my channel, Mother Suckers. Hey. Let's just get a few observations out of the way. One, I haven't uploaded in a few days, and you guys know that I usually upload every day. I haven't done so because I was in Los Angeles for BET Experience weekend. Two, I don't know if I got a tan because it really wasn't that hot in LA. Like, I was actually cold. I actually had to buy clothes because all the clothes that I packed were like summer clothes, shorts, crops, and it was cold. The sun was not coming out till like 2 o'clock. It was cold. Yeah, I look extra chocolatey, which girl, I would take advantage of this extra melanin God done blessed me with. I don't know, I just feel like I look extra chocolatey, but it wasn't really any sun in LA, but as much sun as I could get into, I got into it. Yes, I want to be darker. I do. What else? Oh, I got my hair braided. Y'all saw my little braiding intro. Let me put this one up here so y'all can see that one. Okay, I got my hair braided in Flatbush, Brooklyn by Nadia. I was like, girl, like, you need an Instagram. She is from the Gambia. I always ask whoever's doing like my hair or whatever, I always try to get to know them. So her name is Nadia. She's from the Gambia. She's been braiding for only 3 years, and girl, when I tell you, she was knocking them out the park, slaying. Like, she don't just braid, like, she creates magic on black women's heads and other women who decide to get braids, because you know everybody gets braids. So they were all very professional in that braiding shop. I know some people have had bad experiences in braiding shops, but if you are visiting New York City, if you're in Brooklyn, I will definitely have the information to where I got my hair braided down below. So welcome back, everyone. It feels good to be back. I know Pigga missed me. You missed me, baby. Where's Spacey? This girl is always falling somewhere. So today's video is going to be one of my favorite videos to film, other than very informational videos. It's unpopular opinions, because I have a lot of unpopular opinions and I don't give a damn. I say this in all my unpopular opinion videos. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, but do you clean yours properly? Are you just throwing a little water in it, or you getting some soap and a rag up there? How are you cleaning your butt? I'm just kidding. TMI, but. Now, honey, it's been a lot happening in these YouTube streets while I was taking a little break, a little vacay. Girl, what is going on? Oh, sorry, Spacey. She has a helmet on. Unpopular opinion number 1. Okay, me and Piggacorn, we spoke about this. We discussed this. And yeah, Pigga agrees. You cannot be pro-black. Listen with your ears now. You cannot be pro-black and say you don't like Africans. Yeah, you can't be pro-black and say you don't like black Americans. You cannot be pro-black and say I don't like black Canadians. I don't like black people in the Caribbean. That's not how that works, because guess what? We're all black, and if you're pro-black, you're working towards the progress of black people, and that does not just mean certain black people. It does not just mean black people with a lot of money. It means black people. I'm not gonna lie, some of these actually might be kind of popular opinions, but I feel like they're just not said enough, so it kind of seems unpopular. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, well, don't call me African American, I'm just American. Well, I want to let you know, before you were American, you were African. Okay, black people come from Africa. I don't know how else to tell you, to, break the news to you, if this is something that you don't want to believe in your head, or you don't want to claim because you just feel like you don't have any ties to it. You're African, my brother. Interesting, because a lot of the times it's people that are like, oh, I'm not African, I'm American, I'm not African American. I can literally look at them and tell them actually where exactly they're from. You have a lot of ancestry from Ghana. Actually, yeah, your people are from Senegal. Kenya. It's Kenya. Yeah, girl, it's Kenya. Like, a lot of times, I don't know, it's a gift, but a lot of the times I can look at people and by their bone structure, by their hair, by their phenotypes, by like their body shape and their bone structures, a lot of times I can really tell. You can go ahead and not claim to be African all you want, baby, but the royalty, I see it. I see it, honey. I see it. Unpopular opinion. If you are an African living in America, guess what? You're allowed to talk about your experiences here. Okay, if you're an American living in Kenya, you're allowed to talk about your experiences there and how the systems and the government in Kenya affects you. Okay, I've been watching like a series of videos. It's really interesting to me here on YouTube of like different Black people that moved to like Korea, Japan, China, and how those systems and how that culture affects them. They're allowed to do that. Like, you can't say, oh, well, because you're African, you shouldn't be talking about Black American issues. Well, if I'm living in America and I look just like the rest of y'all motherfuckers, because guess what? We all Black, and the systems affect me just as much as it affects you, because guess what? We all Black. Then how dare you tell somebody they don't have the right to talk about that? My last unpopular opinion on this whole African American thing, when you speak about the continent, okay, because it's not a country. When you speak about the continent and you want to speak about issues within the continent, please have the decency, the knowledge to refer to the countries within the continent. Please don't just say Africans X, Y, and Z. Africans ABC. Okay, because within the continent, there are many countries. Within the countries, there are millions of people. Within those millions, there are states, cities, villages, towns. I feel like a lot of people just don't understand how vast Africa is. And when you say Africans, X, Y, and Z, wait, hold on, my titty out. You're making a huge generalization, I think, beyond your knowledge, and you really sound really ignorant. My next popular opinion is, I don't really like those clear shoes, y'all. I don't really like the clear shoes. I've seen a couple that I liked, but for the most part, I'm not feeling a clear shoe. Like, I feel like the clear shoes are just taking over, and I don't like the clear shoes. Let me bring my pair. Hold on. These are my one and only pair of like the clear shoes. So it has the clear strap and then the clear situation here and then the clear heels. Now this is actually a cute pair, I'm not gonna lie, it's cute, but it's not comfortable. I don't feel secure with this plastic for some reason. So I actually wore these once for a photo shoot, and I was just standing there and I couldn't take it. I have a Poshmark account and I'll put some stuff up there in case you guys would like to purchase some stuff. I don't like Young Miami's voice, I'm sorry. It's very like, it's like nasally but like whiny. It's like, it's Young Miami. I just don't like it. It's Young Miami and I can't remember myself. I'm sorry, like when I hear their songs, I'll be bumping. I'll be like, yes, going off talking my ish. And then I hear her and I'm just like, I'm just wait for like JT to come back. I do like Southern accents. I don't think it's her accent. It's just, I don't know. I want to say rest in peace to all of the couples and the people that went overseas to DR to enjoy their vacation and never made it back home. Like, we are now seeing a trend of Americans going to DR and not coming back home. I don't know if it's liquor poisoning. There's no way, like, the DR police, the DR government, like, there's no way. You guys just have no answers for people. Like, there's no statements, there's no answers. Like, what is going on? Oh, okay. Y'all are in cahoots with what's going on. Maybe they're trying to send a message to Americans. Don't come over here. Okay? Stay over there. I don't know. Another unpopular opinion. Can y'all stop, like, going over there? You know me. I like to put a stop to things until we can figure some things out. Let's get this situated and we could figure some things out. Y'all always coming at Black women for wearing weaves, for wearing extensions, for wearing wigs. Yeah. That's so cute and dandy. You always want to tell somebody what to do with their body. That's fine. White women wear weaves more than Black women do. I said what I said. Low key, high key, low key, high key, high key, low key. Tired of cut creases. Now, I've been cut creasing for a good 4 years now, and I am kind of over the cut crease. Now, I can't lie. When I see a good cut crease, I double tap. I can't lie. But I feel like we've kind of like overkilled the cut crease era. And I just want to see what's next. Like, so what's next? What are we going to do now with eye looks? I love doing makeup. I love doing eye looks. I'm just a little bit tired of the cut crease. Unpopular opinion, Khloe Kardashian was actually pretty likable before all the surgeries. Like pre-surgeries to look like him, Khloe was one of the faves. Like she was the sister that everybody was like, no, I don't like the Kardashians, but I like Khloe. I want to talk about SPF for a second, and this is more so of like an unpopular question, I guess, because it's more of a question than an opinion of mine, but something ain't right. We push SPF, we say, you know, everyone needs to wear SPF. Even if you're black, you need to wear SPF. However, there are people who live in like naturally super humid, super hot climates, and 9 times out of 10 they're not using SPF, okay? You know, people in African countries, 9 times out of 10 they're not using SPF. Middle Eastern countries, 9 times out of 10 they're not using SPF. So why is it that we're told here in America, like, even if you're black, you need to use SPF? And many people in Africa are not dying from skin cancer. Like the sun, their skin literally protects them from skin cancer. So what's the difference? I just want to know, what's the difference? That's my unpopular question. What's the difference? This is one that I wrote down. Lizzo proves that you can be incredibly multi-talented, but as a plus-size black woman in America, your mediocre counterparts will have a leg up. Child, when I saw Lizzo up there doing her thing, I was like, wow, like she is so talented. She's beautiful. She has stage presence. She has the energy and the life, but look at all the things that she has to do to be able to get right before us. Like, look how incredibly multi-talented she has to be. Meanwhile, we see mediocrity all up and down Hollywood, okay? What are y'all doing? What are y'all giving? What are y'all bringing to the table except being thin and attractive? If you're someone who eats meat, you literally have no right or authority to judge what meat someone else eats, because you eat the meat that is available to you within your living quarters, okay? And so does everyone else. You know, chicken might be available to you, cow might be available to you, fish might be available to you, and that's what you eat. Fish is not a meat, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. And that's what you eat. Whereas someone else on a different part of the world, goat might be available to them, sheep might be available to them, bush meat, okay, might be available to them, and that's whatever's in the bush. Dinner. Sometimes I find that like a lot of people who aren't aware of like other people's culture, they like to just be like, oh, you eat that, or you eat that, or you eat that. Like, sis, like, you eat meat. That's called cognitive dissonance, all right? I need you to realize you're no better than someone else for whatever animal they eat because you eat a different animal, okay? Y'all all eat animals. That actually sounds really crazy, like eating an animal. Oh my God, I feel bad. Ugh, I tried vegan lifestyle. It didn't work for me much, but I'll try it again. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know some of the unpopular opinions you agree with, some of the unpopular opinions you don't agree with. Be sure to thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you are not yet subscribed.